Rainbow DK is actually quite fair now, like it's about 55% win rate, not as broken as the other. Right now Plague DK is the best performer. The first Rainbow DK with substantial sample size is 55% win rate. So yeah, Rainbow DK is a little bit on the receiving end right now. It's still usable, we can still win with it, but Plague DK has like 3% more over it, so...
Just don't have the cards for the Plague DK.
Okay, I mean, if you don't have the cards, we can definitely go with what you have.
You are not prepared!
Another warrior. Warrior is a good matchup for us. That was just a little bit too good of a curve for the guy against us there. Okay, what are you thinking here?
Ziliat's gone, and probably this guy here, the Grimwalker.
Yeah, he can also go. So let's just hold on to the mining casualties. I think that's a fair assessment. This Runes of Darkness is pretty important so we can find the Plague weapon. But you want it to get corpses so you can actually have 4 swings with it. So just pass for now. Next turn the mining casualties will start loading us with corpses. And we're gonna have a decent turn 3 Hematurge plus runes if he managed to kill everything. Yeah, it'd be like that. Leroy was a hell of a drug. Okay, he's gonna draw a couple of cards that way, sadly, unless you top that Frost Strike, but you didn't. So yeah, let's go with the mining casualties. Okay. There's your premium card. Well, we don't have corpses yet, so
Right, that's right.
let's just hero power, kill the totem and go face. Okay, we only have 1 corpse right now, but I honestly think Helia is still the better play for you here. Like, Dirty Rat is a card these guys have, so let's play the 4-mana Helia in the middle. I'm gonna explain why in a second. That's not the middle.
In the middle. Yeah, I don't
And go face with both of these. The reason why Helia in the middle is preferable is when you only have 3 minions on the board and there's no taunt minions, the biggest attack minion becoming in the middle forces the opponent to take the biggest amount of damage if they want to cleave all 3 minions with, let's say, Ignis Weapon or some shit like that, like Hollow Hound, the 3-4 rush cleave. That kind of deal. Yep. So that's why when you don't have any taunts on the board and you only have 3 minions, the biggest minion goes in the middle. Right now, this is not gonna matter jack shit. I'm just trying to start making you think about these things a little bit more for later. Okay, what do you want to do here?
To the face.
I think it's time for us to get a little bit of corpses because next turn this man can actually coin out Bran because he's still Highlander despite Helia. You haven't shuffled more plagues. So let's use 1/1/1 into the 2/3 and the ghoul that comes out of it. And now play the 1-mana Runes of Darkness and see if we get the weapon out of it. You do no such thing, cause fuck us, that's why. But the 4-mana Quartz Crusher is also somewhat acceptable. The Soulbreaker is also kind of cool, giving you corpses, but I think the Quartz Crusher is still better. So grab the big Quartz Crusher right now, I think, and go face with it. The 1/1 kills the 2/1 and go face with everything. Alrighty. Pretty dumb that we couldn't find... Like, there's literally, like, what, 5 weapons in the pool right now? But we couldn't find the goddamn important one in this game. Okay.
I'm very unlucky when it comes to this game.
It'd be like that sometime. There's some of that plague action. Get back out there. ETC off the top would be lovely. Nope, not even close. Well, I guess you can try your 2-mana Hematurge and see if that sparks joy. Mind Paw are probably what you're looking for here. Yeah, the others are kind of lame. And yeah, grab Mind Paw, and I think we're straight up playing him. Your face can kill the 1/3, and Helia can go face. He can go kill her if he wants, but definitely kill the 1/3 with your face. Do I play off stream? Not really. Not anymore. Like, mostly just for quests and shit like that. Okay, well, the plays are popping at least. Popping and locking. That's a full clear with the 2/2. That actually could not have been a full clear if it went a couple of ways there. The fuck is wrong with this guy? If he did that first, he would have drawn there. Did he not want to draw? Is that what he's trying to say? What do you want to do here?
4 to the face. And then use my Seamstress to the ad?
Yeah, I think so. Seamstress to the 2/2, hero power, face with both, and I guess mining casualties doesn't hurt either.
You could use a trim.
Okay. This guy could be running a Viper, so you're definitely not re-equipping the second weapon straight up without swinging with it.
Tendril.
Again with the tentacles. That was pretty lucky that he actually landed on him instead of our crap. That could have gone a lot worse.
You could use a trim.
Okay. This actually leaves us with one idiot. Not that it's important or anything, but it does. That's a big-ass bride, but there are gonna be a couple of 4/2s against us.
Corpses.
Army of the Dead does clear this more efficiently. Not that we're trying to protect anything, though. The Army of the Dead might be a lot better for us if we actually get the frickin' Acolyte of Death. Huh. Maybe it's still just Corpse Bride plus Hero Power double trade a 3/2. 5 mana Corpse Bride plus Hero Power. Kill the 3/2 with the couple of ghouls. And should we kill one more with your face? I think you could. Yeah, let's kill one with the face. That's about it. Yeah, we're trying not to fall on the board too much. Okay, we're pretty lucky with the cycle of the plagues, not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that many plagues played before.
Yeah, from a single Helia nonetheless. We're actually running just a single Runes of Darkness in this variant. Feels awfully weird to me. Feels like that's one of the better cards out there. I guess 5-man army out of that plus the weapon ain't that bad right now. Gives you a decent amount of tempo. Trade off a bunch of the idiots. So yeah, army of the dead into his idiots and weapon to the face. Yeah, everything else goes face. So yeah, you should always be sequencing your play in this manner. Like, always look for your hand first and then decide what's going to be happening with the board. Because if you're basically starting backwards if you decide what you're doing with the board first. Like, that's what our hand is there for. Okay, random secret. You have a good amount of damage on the board so far. Is he gonna brawl this? Doesn't seem like it.
I smell golden in their waters.
Okay.
12 to do all this to the face and then play this one.
Try going
So I can
face with
get-
a 2-2 and see if the secret is gaining him armor. It ain't. Interesting. What'd it do then?
Oh, I think that might be a spell one, probably. Maybe.
Could be. Let's actually play 8 mana Primus. Quickly. Could be counterspell, would be a bummer. Okay, it's not. Okay, discover a spell with +3 spell damage. Let's see if we can get lethal straight up right now.
That's 3 spell, what?
+3 spell damage from Primus.
Got it. Yep.
Grab the reap what you sow, that's lethal. Reap what you sow, his face, everything else goes face. Exact lethal. Weapon included. Cool, that was a fun little game. Oh, it's even more than exact.
Okay.
Neat. Yeah, that was a clutch little play. It was especially nice that we actually saw what the secret was with the help of Primus exploding there. Because he's a nice and healthy boy. But yeah, us closing the game here nice and quick was pretty good. Because his tendrils were amping up. And we all know where that leads to.
So the idea is try to get as much damage on him before he gets the tendrils out.
That's really not the idea. The idea is to keep the pressure going until he stops answering, and he kind of did stop answering there. Like, if you just go for straight up damage, it's really not gonna end that well for you, because he's just gonna armor the shit out of us. But you saw how we kept on building somewhat of a board. He kept on removing until he kind of stopped removing, and that damage actually started sticking. And that snowballed us into a decent enough lead to actually start looking for lethal outs there with Primus. Okay, against the Paladin, what is this class even? Something new? So, what are you thinking here?
The Primus and the weapon.
I have a feeling this guy's gonna be a hand buff pally, and the Quartz Crusher basically denies him swinging with his weapon, so that's pretty important. So I think I would only remove Primus here, and even he's not that bad with a hand like this, honestly, but still I'd rather get something better than that for the early turns.
Play snake oil.
Yeah, one salesman ain't bad. That's about it. Okay, hand buff pally he is, so the weapon will be coming real soon. Okay, what are you thinking you want to set up here?
The mining casualties.
Exactly, because next turn you could go Acolyte of Death, and that's going to give you a couple of card draw instantly, and that can be pretty good. So yeah, let's set up the mining casualties, but are we making the kill?
I'm gonna go to the face, to the face. He's really not.
The thing about this matchup is he is going to heal back easily, but I think you go face just for the better chance of us actually having a target to kill off our idiots into, so yeah, go face. This way you have slightly better chance of actually killing off your ghouls for the card draw from Acolyte. He's forging the +2/+2, idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's mildly annoying. Because now the card draw plan is a little bit on the back burner. He's probably gonna equip the weapon next turn, so that means one more turn where you actually cannot card draw easily. So maybe you just stick another Miracle Salesman plus a Hero Power, get a little bit of corpse action going. So yeah, you're seeing how we're actually thinking about what he's gonna do, what we're gonna do kind of deal, so we can actually get better benefits for ourselves, like snowball, small advantages here and there. He didn't actually have the weapon there. Yeah, for some reason I thought he already drew the weapon, but no, he played Grim Street Outfitter. Yeah, now you're actually capable of drawing a bunch of cards with the Acolyte of Death. So I think this is what we're doing here. You put down Acolyte, and you start off by trading both the 1/1 silver hands into the 3/5, so we can... well, actually first trade the Ghoul, get the extra information, the 1/1 Ghoul. Let's see what the card draw is. It's not bad, but we're probably not doing it. Attack the 1/1 into it, yes. Question is, are we gonna be coining out a Hero Power? I think we don't need to. Go face with the 1/1 and the 2/2 kills the 3/2. Because the 1/1 is dying at the end of the turn anyway, so it is going to give you the card draw. Yeah, 2/2 trades it. And you can also play the 1-mana Runes of Darkness here, because why not? 1-mana Runes of Darkness. Let's see what we discover. Staff of the Primus is fine. Yeah, that's all.
And coin it and...
No reason to coin it. Next turn he could play something decently big, so you might want to be coining the Headless Horseman. We'll see. In any case, coining was not very important to us there, because we're really not in that much hurry. Okay, right now card draw is gonna start becoming an issue for us.
Yeah, we don't want card draw right now.
Technically, you could solve that issue easily. You have 0-mana Snake Holes that you can just straight up waste. So I'm actually not against... No, just use them. Use them. Like,
okay.
You can just point at it and waste it for 0 mana. And you can actually put down the 5-mana Army of the Dead. And coin out the weapon as well, because why not? Use the Rush Idiots to kill the 4/4. Both the 2/2s kill the 4/4. Draw you a couple of cards like that. And now you can go face with these, so the damage sticks. The damage would have stuck anyway, but it's still generally a good idea to do the damage first and then start going face, because in certain cases you might heal him back to full first, and then actually start damaging him for more than what you would have healed instead. I didn't explain that very well, did I? But you get the idea. Like, if this guy was if this guy was less damaged, if you went face with the guys first and then start attacking into the lifesteal, he would have healed back to full. Whereas now the damage actually stuck. I don't know. I tried.
But he's still he's gonna heal quite a bit now.
I mean, he's already full health, basically. I think you can just straight up take this damage with the face. We do have healing in the deck, so our health is a resource, and right now you're gonna be using that resource a little bit. Your face kills the 7 too. And now we played a 2-mana Hematurge. Usually you would start with the 2-mana Hematurge so you can do it quickly. Get another 6-mana Horseman. Quickly. Played a 2-mana miniature Mining Casualties. Hero Power face with the weapon and the Hero Power. Oh, we already used the weapon, right?
We already used weapon, yeah.
So yeah, I was saying you would usually start with the Hemitur so you can get the extra information first, but in this case, the extra information would have cost you 2 health on the Hemiturge, and we're not very passionate about that. Okay, right now, this is kind of annoying, because this Plaguey weapon is cog blocking our freezing him. I'm not sure how important it is for us to actually start freezing him straight up. Right now, you could be drawing tons of cards. Yeah, I think we're doing a little bit of both worlds. Yeah, I think you put down the 2-mana Acolyte of Death, and you equip the 4-mana Quartz Crusher so you can go face and start freezing his mouth. So yeah, just equip the Quartz Crusher to 4-mana Quartz Crusher. Yeah, and go face with it so he cannot keep on buffing. Yeah, go face. And both the 1/1s attack into the 3/3, plus the 1/1 ghoul that comes afterwards, and the 2/3 can go face.
Ah, see what we're doing? We're stopping him from buffing his deck.
Exactly. That's why I said the Quartz Crusher is so important in this matchup, so you can actually cog block his healing. Bit lucky they're getting rushed, not gonna lie. That's not really that hot for us right now. It will be soon, but not now.
The weapon to the face.
Yeah, that's definitely happening. What else are you trying to do this turn, though?
I'm gonna get rid of that 5/4 guy, though.
Yeah, I think we can actually use the Headless Horseman onto it. It's not... No, not that one. That one is discovered. He does not know about that one. He knows about this one, the far left one. So let's start with the left Headless Horseman. Technically, you should have hero power first, because that was giving you an extra corpse. Now you're just killing it without gaining a corpse, but still. Hero power into the 3/1, the 2/3 can kill the 1/1, and your face goes face. Maybe we overreacted a little with that play, but still not that bad. And this should make him feel safe about playing an actual big minion now. He does have something on the far left for quite a while now.
Yeah, see the 0, yeah.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Grimwalker into crop rotation. And that'll get rid of 3 of his minions there.
It does, but it's also quite the huge removal. So I'm not sure if we're super happy about using that up like that. It's something that could save us from a lot harder situation. Let's see what's in the 2-mana Hematurge. That is not a bad Death Strike. Yeah, I'm down with the 4-mana Death Strike. And
Death Strike into his Celiac.
I still think I like Primus Army of the Dead better. 5-mana Army of the Dead. Use them all on his Ziliax. Kill one Ziliax like that. Kill the other one with hero power. The 2/2 can kill the 1/1 face goes face. He is gonna give us something a little bit better, I just know it. Like this Reska can... We could have gotten a 4/6 with Reska right now, but I think we can get something even bigger.
So, hero power into that guy.
What else are we doing this turn?
I think Corpse Bride for pressure.
Pressure? You have 2 corpses.
I have
I think it's actually a good idea to put down the 8 mana Primus for a couple of free taunts right now.
Okay.
Let's do that, see where that takes you.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at my corpse. Fuck, I
Yeah,
forgot
you
about
gotta
that.
pay attention to that, especially if you're planning on spending them. Get a couple of taunts, yes. Let's see what this cover is.
Symbol of death.
The Fistful of Corpses for more.
Maybe the 1 mana Plague Drain, because we're kinda low on the corpse action. Yeah, 1 mana Plague Drain, but Hero Power his 6-3. Hero Power his 6-3, just because we're picking something doesn't mean we're using it. There you go. Yeah, definitely is better to remove that 6-3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big boy. Ain't going places, though. Not on our watch. Wow, okay, that's a card. Okay, that could have been a lot of damage to the face.
Use Fresca.
I mean, the Reska you can only use to grab his gold banner, I think. We're gonna have bigger things to worry about real soon.
Use Plague Green into Corpse Bride, maybe?
That would give you a big man, but we still need to deal with the 9/5.
It's a taunt too, right?
It is, but definitely don't want to lose it straight up like that, do we?
No. How about Hero Power into Corpse Reps onto the 9/5?
Let's use the 4 mana Death Strike on the 9/5. Yeah, 4 mana Death Strike on the 9/5. Hero Power the 2-3. And you can put down 4 mana ETC for Dirty Rat's probably gonna be able to steal some decent thing for us. Dirty Rat for later. Yeah, what we're gonna set up with this Dirty Rat, like next turn he's probably gonna build somewhat of a board. And you can also play Dirty Rat, Sickly Grimwalker into crop rotation, and that's gonna deal with a lot of big men. Because right now this guy's playing 1 or 2 big idiots. Definitely doesn't warrant the Sickly Grimwalker play crop rotation kind of deal. Whereas with the Dirty Rat, we are probably gonna maybe make a decent thing. Well, we were thinking about doing that, but right now that ain't happening because there's just a couple of 1 health minions on the board, nothing too fancy. So what do you think we do instead?
I'm gonna Hero Power the 6/1. Should we put a big taunt out?
Yeah, I think we can do that. You can play the 1 mana Plagued Grain so we can get a tenor out of the whole thing. 1 mana Plagued Grain. Play the 5 mana Corpse Bride.
And Hero Power the 6/1.
Yes. That's probably enough for us for now. Looks good to me. Okay. If he wants to buff this hand, might have to slap a little. Okay, that's a bummer, healing a bunch like that. Oh god. But yeah, this guy is definitely in danger. Especially after we steal that big fat dragon.
Definitely using Reska on the pit boss.
Yeah,
on
but
that
we
guy.
gotta set it up.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a great way to set it up actually. Do you see it?
So I'm gonna Hero Power into that. Or here, I'm gonna do this into the 5/5.
Not into the 5/5 because Reska needs a target to die into. So Hero Power into the 2/4 and kill it with the Rainbow Seamstress.
Could use a shrimp.
And now play Reska into his 5/5.
Oh yeah, that's right there, yeah.
Hold up. Do we want to play Zilly? Not really. Nah, Reska into the 5/5 and play Ma and Pa, and we're feeling good. Neat. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? That's about it. Yeah, definitely we're feeling very safe against this guy with no more Wind Fury.
Oh, he had gone.
Yeah, took him a while, but he came to the right conclusion at the end. Against the warrior. Another one. Okay, Runes of Darkness is gonna be important against the warrior. Mining casualties is a no-brainer, always, and the Primus can take a walk.
I'm gonna play the mining casualties first.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll just pass for now. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that, Daniel. Yeah, the meta is kind of weird right now. Basically aggro demon hunter or counter aggro demon hunter. Yeah, let's play the mining casualties. Haven't seen a single aggro demon hunter today with this deck though. That's weird. That's all. That's not too hot, but at least you get to kill it with the Frost Strike or with the Rainbow Seamstress. Both of them actually work. Which one do you like best?
This one discovers a rune card.
It does. We might even overdraw him like that later. But maybe sticking an extra minion right now is probably better. So let's put down the Rainbow Seamstress in the middle. Close
Fuck.
enough.
Oh, too close. Yeah, too quick.
Yeah, free into the 1/4 and the doesn't matter. One of the 1/1s kills it and go face twice.
I gotta get used to playing that in the middle.
It's not really that important of a concept, but thinking about positioning on the board is definitely gonna bite you in the ass if you don't. Like, there's just a lot of cleave action happening right now, and if you're just playing your minions without even batting an eye, it is gonna catch up to you. Because in the early turns, it's not gonna matter against these guys. It really starts mattering after Ignis becomes a possibility for them, or after turn 6 for Death Knights and Hunters that can potentially run some Hollow Hound. Hollow Hound right now is not really that popular of a card anyway, but still, there are a decent amount of position cards in the meta that you should be thinking about. Alrighty, let's see this Runes of Darkness. 1 mana. There you fucking go, staff it.
Staff of the Primus.
Always has been, yeah. You can equip it, kill the 2/2 with it, and just hero power. Okay, hopefully we don't get Vipered. He did keep a couple of cards from the beginning. He might have thought about it. But still, the damage would be done if you top deck your Helia. Okay, that's not a Viper. That is the opposite of a Viper.
Don't mind that.
Okay. Sad hero power noises. Technically, you could be using your Frost Strike on your own shit, but I'd much rather save it for something like a 0/2 totem or some shit like that. So hero power, face everything, weapon included. Okay, he's still Highlander, but he does not have the coin to play brand, so there's that.
How we know he's Highlander, or could he be?
I mean, Highlander is the most probable variant right now. He can still be not Highlander, but so far he hasn't... Okay, he is not Highlander. I was just about to say he hasn't played 2 of anything just yet, but there's the first 2 of.
So I'm thinking he's Odin, maybe.
Yeah, it's most probably Odin in this case, and in that case, getting the freezing weapon is gonna be pretty good. We could actually find it through the Frost Strike, so that can be hot. And this is new information for us, so maybe we would not have even looked for the Quartz weapon if we didn't know what we know now.
So two into that one and Frost Strike into the 1/3.
Let's start off with the Frost Track into the 1/3 and see what you discover. It might change the way we handle things. There's your weapon.
This weapon.
Love to see it. And I think you're just gonna hero power into the 2/2 with both the idiots. Like, they're both dying at the end of the turn, so no reason for us to be taking that extra damage.
And 2 to the face.
Yep. Gotta dispense this weapon before Odin comes into play. Okay, he has 2 Unholies in there. He probably still has, I mean, potentially still has Reno in there. But if Helia comes into play, there's nothing he can do about it. There are a few things he can do about it, but they're so niche.
Yeah. Hoping for a Helia then. Top deck Helia.
She would be lovely.
He's trying to get the Odin.
The 9-mana Odin. That ain't it.
Walker into this to take him out 1 hit.
That's technically something you could do, but you could even deny him that with the Headless Horseman right now kills the 1/4 without touching it.
Okay,
so that's a 0 card draw for him, and we're not really expecting the Horseman to be super impactful for us anyway. The only downside is we're no longer gonna have hero power on a stick with the ghouls, which kind of helps, but I think it's worth it doing it right now. Yeah, whip out the Horseman. Go face with both. Make him mill 3 cards. We could have done that, honestly, but I don't know. I think I'm down with this. Yeah, go face with both Miracle Salesman. We definitely could have milled him as well, but I don't know.
Him on the board too?
Yeah, play him. Okay, right now he is Highlander. I mean, it's not Highlander. We know he has plenty more 2-of cards in there, but our plagues are 1 of each right now.
Yeah.
Sure. That's a good amount of card draw, actually. Even on an empty board, you could do something silly like Acolyte into crop rotation. That's gonna give you...
bunch of cards, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 9 cards after they die, so you can just do that. Acolyte. We don't even need to waste that, technically. If you needed the room, yeah, you could do that, but right now we're gonna have exactly 9 cards. So you can just hero power his face. That's about it. Hell yeah, me dude. Or, you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah, fudge. Give us the newly crafted card. Yeah, hell yeah, said hell no. Okay, he's using a lot of armor gain before Odin comes into play.
Yeah.
Problem is we don't heal all that much, so he can still just straight up OTK us at some point. Okay, what do you think we do here?
Corpse Ride, so we can do some damage.
I'm down with that, because what turn is it now for him?
Turn 8, and he didn't play Reno yet.
Most importantly, he didn't play Odin yet, and next turn is turn 9, so the newly nerfed Odin. If he wants to play Odin, he's gonna have to take big fat damage, so now is the turn where the Corpse Bride really is gonna be painful for him. So let's whip her out.
Till death do
And what else we want to do? You know what? I think we also want to play ETC. Play him on the left side this time. I'll explain why. And grab Dirty Rat out of it. And next turn we can pull off his Odin like that. Surely he's not playing Odin on this board. Just pass. So the reason why we played the 4 on the left side is so you don't sandwich your taunt in the middle. Like I said, when you have 3 minions on the board, you want the biggest attack in the middle, but that's only when you don't have a taunt minion. When you do have a taunt minion, you want the taunt minion isolated either on the far left or on the far right. Preferably on the far left. Because if he does want to cleave, he can only cleave 2 minions that way. Okay, that was a lot of removal. Still digging for the Odin. Okay, let's try and dig for the Odin ourselves. If you actually find it, you get to suck it with the Primass. So let's go ahead and play that Dirty Rat. See if that sparks joy. Nope, not even close. Sad.
Hero power and get rid of that. So we can draw.
let's see what we discover out of the hero power. Well, that farmhand is a nice quick draw for us right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Whip it out. On the right side, yes. Monpaw is great, but the Distressed Quality is also pretty sexy right about now, so I think you grab that. Yeah, put it on the right side, and you can also play the free mana Rainbow Seamstress. Again, you want to be building a big enough board so you deny him a potential Odin play. We already saw plenty of removal out of him, so this board might actually stick. Good news is even after he plays his Odin, bullshit. Good news is even after he...
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't work. Cool. Get fucked, idiot. But yeah, good news is even if he plays his Odin, you have both the Quartz-sized Crusher, so he's never attacking, especially after he played his Odin. Reno. Because Reno was an excellent way for him to actually unfreeze his face and swing. But now that is not an option for him no more. Okay.
Can do...
Honestly, you always start with the Discover here. Hero power his face so you can get the extra information. What do you like out of these? Not really. What are we gonna steal from Odin Warrior at this point? Dr. Stitch and so is great. But first, tradable the 0 mana Snake Oil, see if we can find Helia. That ain't her. Play the 6 mana Stitch and so. Right side. There you go. The free 6 probably. Screaming Banshee. The Bucket of Soldiers. Doesn't matter, they're all dog shit, done dead. Go face with everything, that's it. Yeah, he does have the double plates in there, doesn't he? There's Odin. He had it on the turn where we played the rat, I think. So he was shitting his pants now, wasn't he? Okay, he's never touching our face. GG, my guy, GG. That ain't happening, fam.
So we're gonna...
Yeah, the weapon definitely needs to get equipped. And what else are we doing, though? How are we gonna murder this man?
Want to discover?
Hero power into the 8-8 and see what that do.
Bone Shredder?
What is the death rattle we're triggering? We can discover Plague Idiots later. Take the Bone Shredder for later, sure. The 6-5 Stitch and Soul can kill it. Your face goes face, and that's gonna start summoning you idiots with the free 6. Go face. And play it up. 2 mana Mining Casualties and 1 mana Miracle Salesman and go face. So yeah, we're basically running laps around this guy at this point. He literally does not have a single way of winning this game anymore. I don't remember which weapon you equipped, but you had to pay attention to equip the one we did not discover, so he does not know we have a second one lined up.
Okay, yeah, fuck.
So yeah, things like this, minor things like this can definitely help you a lot, you know? Because right now, if he knows this one is the discovered one, he should be expecting another one if he's familiar with the meta at least.
Yeah, okay.
It's over, Reno. Run away. Okay, hero power his face. See what you discover again.
What about taunt?
Just grab the 7 mana and play it like it doesn't have to be complicated. Play it on the far left. The reason why the far left is optimal is because as soon as you generate a minion with things like hero power, like animal companion, like 2 mana mining casualties, the minions pop on the right side and that suddenly makes your taunt sandwiched again. Go fast with everything, pass. We are gonna burn a card here if he kills the 2-2, but at this point we kinda don't care. At this point we're beyond that. We're obviously burning Helia, because that's the law, but really doesn't matter. Doesn't even kill it. Does he have Blade Storm or some shit? Nope. But yeah, he is gonna be killing. Oh, he's not. Sucks to be him, I guess. Cool.
Oh, he's fucked.
Severely. Alrighty, man. Well, all around we did quite well. Like, it is Diamond 8 meta in the end of the day, but you saw all the little things we were doing to actually snowball a massive lead against all of these people. It's extremely important to know what the opponent is actually trying to do, so you can do your best to actually cock block the shit out of it. Like, you saw how we counterplayed the Pal, you saw how we counterplayed the Warriors. It's, like, knowing the opponent's deck is half the battle won kind of deal. Like, knowing how to actually ruin their day.
Is knowing...
Yeah, knowing what you're playing against is just half the battle won kind of deal. Like, just knowing that this guy is trying to play Odin on 9. You saw what type of board we built on 9. After he played Odin, then we equipped the quartz-sized weapon. Like, not before, not just a swing for shits and giggles. We saved it specifically for the time where he starts clapping us with his armor, and that time never came because we made sure that never comes. Like, we literally knew what we were looking for as soon as we started seeing a few cards out of him. Like, initially we thought it's Highlander, and we started setting up with the Plague weapon. But once we noticed he's playing 2 cards, we switched over gears into the Quartz-sized Crusher, and that way you just ensure that you can never get OTK'd, basically. You can still get OTK'd. We actually did get 35 damage with him playing Reno that turn, but that was just extremely unlucky, like how much damage that man managed to muster in 1 turn. So yeah, the other important thing, really important, is to start looking at your hand when the turn starts, not at your board. Like, the first thing you look at is what you're actually playing this turn, and you actually want to figure out the entire turn before you actually start throwing cards on the board or making anything on the board, you know? Because if you don't figure out the turn, or at least most of it, before you start executing, you're gonna find yourself in a position where halfway through the turn you're like, man, I could have done this, I should have done that kind of deal. Whereas if you actually thought about that, I know, I've been there, and the moment you actually start visualizing what you will be doing on that turn, before you actually start doing it, that's the moment where you're gonna start seeing different lines, more complicated lines, like things that you were not aware of before. You're just gonna be able to find those before you lock yourself into an inferior kind of play. And also you saw, like, a lot of the times you were like, let's do this, and that leaves you mana to actually discover something. Well, if you're gonna be discovering that turn, might as well start with that and see if you can discover yourself a better play to begin with. Those kind of little small changes to your playstyle, that is how you're really gonna start advancing. And I'm pretty sure you will be able to reach Diamond 5 with this deck. if you start playing, and be a little bit more aware of the little things you could be pulling off here and there, especially if you actually take the time to learn what the meta decks are in the current Hearthstone ladder, you know. There are a few very dominant decks out there right now, like these warriors we saw. Aggro Demon Hunters are very popular right now. Again, getting the quartz size weapon is very important against those, so they can actually not damage your face, not draw their demons as fast, that kind of deal, you know. It really ruins their day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the session.
I did. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Great help.
happy to hear, and looking forward to doing another one.